Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
13.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep over. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Garoppolo on 1st down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Starting left here.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. That'll be caught by Cup. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
3rd and 2. Goff dumps it off to Gurley. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. From the red zone now, Goff. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Goff. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here, 2nd and goal.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Check it out,
A shotgun snap for Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe you're like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind
you don't, motherfucker.
That he approved the green
nice
light
try.
for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did. Well, fit me for a neck brace, partner. One kickoff return in one direction for a touchdown, and the other one, they almost broke going back the other way.
Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And down to the 36-yard line here. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gould. Thompson, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's Goff. Open man right side is cut, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Rams on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Goff. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
Goff now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Goff. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On the toss, it's Gurley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. McKinnon fitting in nicely as the feature back in this 49er offense. He's back there again now on 1st down. Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Oh!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Zerline now for the PAT. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6.
Oh, come on, dude.
One that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Goff now to throw. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. Garoppolo now, 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. '49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up?
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. As his guys are in for 6. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Preston Smith. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Obama.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
This motherfucker.
Gurley again here on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, you mean Biz?
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Inside the 20.
Oh, damn.
He just kept throwing little slants inside. I'm like, I was jumping over it. And then to top it all off, my only score and touchdown. An actual drive, I think, past the 50.
On second down, here's Goff. Wide open receiver complete.
My God, he went forward.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it on the run, and you saw the end result. Big-time run after catch. They love those rack yards.
They'll come out in the pistol.
You're just giving me this thing. I can do anything going on.
They'll try and push it into Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are in for 6. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit.
Oh, my God.
And now the Rams have got it. Going the other
God
way.
damn it.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays?
I was returning the kick and fucking fumbled.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Time to establish
Doesn't help
the
that I've got
run
like
game
4
here.
drop picks in this fucking
And
game.
he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's got 2 picks and a fucking fumble recovery. Line fucking luck.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Smacked his ass for it.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. They'll try the air now with Goff.
Oh, that is drop pick number 5.
He dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. Oh, yeah. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Fuck, did he get free? God damn it.
Rams. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Fuck like that. It was up 1 at halftime.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They run a kick
San Francisco gets set to go here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, this is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. Garoppolo now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, wow!
Chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Wait until you see that.
Dante Pettis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
Is it?
Santos with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Goddamn, I love that kid. I love that kid so goddamn much.
That's fielded in the end zone.
What fucking world, right?
And he'll get it up
what
past the
fucking
20 to the
world
22-yard line.
does that constitute a catch?
On the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll power his way up near the 25. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And down he'll go at the 25. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cole. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Damn, throw the ball, Jimmy.
Down again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, my God.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Rams on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. To throw is gone. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ndamukong Suh breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Cole. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. Garoppolo now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now McKinnon. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bryce Hager leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep. A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
And it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Another carry now for Gurley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken around the 12. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A great return there of 22 yards.
This is conservative.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. LaMarcus Joyner in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. They'll look to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on third and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. He's back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Did you miss an extra point?
And this return gets positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Right down the field.
But not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Goff now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win.
Oh, no.
So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
He missed it! Thank you, Jesus!
Good. And that is how this game comes to
Yeah,
a
frozen.
close.
What a win! What a comeback!
About putting that behind you and moving on. But in a case like this, when you could have won it with a chip shot field goal and you miss it, that's going to sting for a little while, isn't it?
Some are
that
tougher to put
was
behind you than others,
nerve-wracking.
right? We always talk about compartmentalizing. What is the rule, coach? It's always about 24-hour rule after a game, and then you move on.
Oh my
That's
God!
tough
He
because
just
that was a very makeable
Just
field goal. In
missed it.
fact, I think
Oh
you and I
my
were both
God.
just shocked that he didn't knock it through
Jesus
the post,
Christ.
and they end up walking off the field losers.
So for San Francisco, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants.
Oh,
Meanwhile, for
man.
L.A., the losses
Oh,
are piling
that was a
up as they
heart
drop to
stopper
1-5
right there,
now.
all the way
and now
through.
they'll head to the
Jesus
bye week
Christ.
as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
Let's see. I went 16 of 23 for 333 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 picks. What the fuck did I throw 4? Okay, whatever. Rushing. 7. Dante Pettis and Keelan Cole both. Oh shit, Keelan Cole, really? 6 catches, 157 yards, 2 scores. Dante Pettis, 6 for 107 in a score. Marquise Goodwin, 2 for 37 in a score. Damn, I only have 1 sack in this whole
I'm
last
gonna
game.
go. Dude, we are advancing here soon?
SMB should be.
Right. Are you just playing GGFL?
Yeah.
I'm off to bed. Have a good
Alright.
night.
Bye, Felicia.